Jeffrey, while we have this time, I would like to give a shout out to Manny and his crew.
Yes.
Because that is the brightest I've ever seen the scoreboard at Irwindale Speedway in history.
All right, drivers, side by side now, nose to tail. Starter will start this race. 52, you and the 2 stay next to each other.
So Mikey Keelan and Robert Walks, they gotta behave side by side. Okay, now we're good.
That was good.
They needed to talk.
3 wide into turn number 3. It's Salcedo making the move.
16, you need to give that back. 16, you owe me 1.
Now the sport cars are inherently faster, which is why we put them in the back. There goes the wall.
Uh-oh.
There goes the 49.
Uh-oh.
And there goes our dignity. Nah. Danielle Lena spinning it out in the 49. The problem is, Tommy, the track is now already destroyed. What's going to happen as they go through the kidney bean now?
It's turned into a flagpole race.
All right, Gio, keep an eye on this wall out of the corner. It looks like a big old C, and someone's going to hit it. Oh, yeah.
You still owe me 1.
Told you.
The 5 is live.
And that's not the last time that wall's going to get hit.
No.
You used to hit it on purpose.
Yep, I would have done that too.
Leading the stock class is Robert.
Jason, I think we're going to have to put it out. Yeah, go ahead and put it on the leader. We need to move that snake bin. Okay, drivers, we're going to go yellow. We're going to put it out to move that debris.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. And I think more of that wall just got impacted.
It's not every time that your division that's racing can rearrange the track in the way that the Enduro cars can rearrange the track. And boy, are we good at rearranging the track.
So I don't see a car spun out. I don't really see any signs of the caution except for...
It's the wall.
The wall.
It's the wall.
We do restart this single file.
Like you said, I would hit that on purpose.
We hit... So Tommy and I used to cause a ruckus whenever we ended up on track. For those that don't know, Tommy and I used to compete regularly in the Night of Destructions, and the Enduro class used to be a little bit more of a junkyard class back in the day. There was a race once where we were on track racing in the Enduro, and the next event was going to be an event called Auto Soccer, where there's a 400-pound soccer ball on sitting on the racetrack waiting to go. It was sitting on a little pedestal platform. We were on lap number 12 of this race. I had gone 2 laps down, and you know what, Tommy? I looked at that soccer ball and said, I think I could spice this race up a little bit.
Soccer ball entered the chat.
I nudged the soccer ball. I said, let's bring it out.
Yep.
And I did.
Immediate red flag.
And somebody in race control was like, what just happened?
You know that Mike probably let it go.
As long as he could.
For a good 30 seconds before he saw it rolling back into the pack. These drivers, boys and girls on this track right now, don't know how good they have it.
Yes.
Because we're not in this class.
Because we're not out there right now.
It wouldn't have mattered if it was a $5 car or a $5,000 car that some of these are racing. We would still get it.
We're going to go one at the line.
We would probably still bring a soccer ball on the track.
Again, I think there was a rejoice in the pit area when we were announced as the announcers here.
Yeah, that's how we basically got out of this racing, was because we got called up above.
We are calling.
But yeah,
the
you
man
and I
upstairs.
we would cut the course. I would run the oval track on a road course event. During the cautions, when they were trying to reline the field, I would drive through the middle lanes.
All right, drivers, nose to tail. Starter will start this race. You guys are single file, so no passing until after the start-finish line.
Why is he passing me under caution?
Yeah. Hey, Tommy, by the way,
Yes.
so I see a guy in a Napa shirt in the grandstands right now trying to get everyone to wave at him. Do you see him waving right now?
There he is.
Hey, why don't you take your video right now? Let's get everyone to wave at you. Let's do this. All right, everyone, acknowledge. Yeah, we're at the racetrack, Irwindale Speedway, baby. This is where you gotta be on a Saturday night. Green flag with the Enduro is back out.
Nice work. I don't know if they fixed anything, but we needed that caution so we can so we can wave at the camera.
That's right. That's all we needed. All is better in our world. The sun is setting, the temperatures are going down just a bit, and Robert Rice is leading in the Enduro Cars stock division. Boy, is it getting tight on the front straightaway. Now you notice these cars are forced to swing up to the wall, and that gets to be a very tight pinch point for these cars, especially the ones that are side by side, as you see going through turn number 3 right now. Watch as they approach what we like to call the trial.
Here they come.
And it gets tight. And we have seen some very high-speed wrecks into the tractor tire there, Tommy. Those hurt a lot.
This track looks pretty high speed now with that section of the wall missing.
Yeah.
You can see them really carry the speed through the center of this racetrack. But it makes it fun. It makes it enjoyable from where I'm sitting. And I'm sure the drivers love the challenge too. Because there's not a whole lot of grip. You can easily spin yourself out because that's path. Yeah, it's pathless travel too. It gets dusty.
Yep. So Robert Rice continues to lead in the stock division and doesn't have a lot of attention coming from behind. The battle for the sport division is on. Osmond to the inside for the lead against the 19.
You see Wolcott in the 19, working that outside. Argo in the 9 silver machine, trying to hold off Ian Rotundo. Got to get around that 16 of Salcido. Salcido's not going to worry about these drivers because they're in his way. He's trying to close in on the 7 of Robert Rice, and these pests of sport drivers are in his way.
Off track, the number 3 machine, that is Cheryl Highland. Early out for her. You made her cry.
I did, for good reason.
Yep.
And if you think it's me being mean, it wasn't. I was being sincere for the first time ever.
It happens.
8 laps in, 22 laps to go. And Osmond starting to drive away from Argo thanks to the 16 of Salcido. Again, it's a chess match out there.
We just had a moment going through the kidney bean. The blue and white number 22 machine going through turns 3 and 4 right now. First off, it got tight, Tommy.
Yeah.
Tony Price in that car went coming out of turn number 2 into the kidney bean area, realized that there was a wall there, almost rearranged the track again. And you can see the heavy battle, Mikey Killen there in the number 2, and the 76 machine also in that mix. And that, Tommy, is I like the post-it note number.
Yeah.
Oh, did that car? No, it's okay.
So the 76, I want to talk about Ryder Gardner, came off of a career best second place finish in his 3rd Enduro race. And something does not seem to be working well in that 76 because he's not running second currently. He's at the back of this pack.
Yeah. Now you see up front, the 7 machine is still the leader even if he gets passed by the next 4 cars in his class. That is the stock class leader. Robert Rice on the number 7. He is getting now passed by our sport class 18 machine of Bobby Osmond, the 9 of Rodney Argo, the 4 of Ian Rotundo, and the 19 of Wolcott. Those are your top 4 in the sport class division as we close in on 18 laps to go in this 30-lap main event. Commercial break. Welcome back to Irwindale Speedway.
Nice.
Tommy and I do the occasional TV race, but right now the only TV that matters is Irwindale Speedway. Do you think anyone, by the way, talking about Mikey killing in the 2, do you think anyone refers to when he's doing a good job that he's killing it?
I would think so.
Good. Just making sure. Cheryl Highland returned to the racetrack and promptly said, no, never mind, and pulled back off the racetrack. So still issues for the number 3. Robert Rice continues to lead for the stock class, but now he suddenly has Salcido closing in from behind. Both orange cars racing for the stock lead.
And this shows again, track position is key. Gio found a battle, and that's the 9, trying to get up to the 18 of Osmond. So we've seen Osmond kind of stuck behind some traffic. The 9 machine of Argo smoking his tires, getting through lap traffic, and that could be a potential battle. But if Gio can hold wide and go to the orange machines coming into frame, there you go. So not only did we just show you the battle for the sport class lead, but this is the battle for stock.
Well,
now what do you do? Because we only have one Gio, and
that's all you need.
Yeah, but now's when he's got to be on his toes.
Just be ready, Gio. We're going to give you a workout here. The 5 machine that's in the mix there, that is Devin Esselino, 1 lap down. The last car on the lead lap is the 22 of Tony Price. The 49 machine is about to go a 2nd lap down to Bobby Osmond in 18. We are past the halfway point. We have, as I cross the line, 12 laps to go. And we have 2 good races on our hands and a lot of lap traffic for your leaders. If we swing back to the 18 machine going through the center of the track now, Gio, into turn number 3. The white 18 machine is being... The white 18 machine. There you go, right there. There you go. Yeah. The white 18 machine, and that is the 9 of Rodney Argo. 2nd place, battle for the overall lead.
White versus silver. Here we go. And in front of these 2 cars, a string of lap traffic.
Well, this is where you really earn your gubs.
You're right.
I've been playing a lot of pirate games.
It's about to be a pirate's curse.
Well, we'll see. As they swashbuckle through the field here, the number 52 of Walks goes wide. Remember, Walks started on the front row. Now Ryder Gardner, who you mentioned, is kind of struggling for speed here, is the last car that these leaders are going to have to deal with for a while. Osmond gets by him, and that's going to open up clean track, maybe to the end of this race.
Maybe.
A big maybe.
But does that clean track help the 9 in any way? 9 of Argo.
I think Argo might have something here for Osmond. He was able to catch him. It was through lap traffic where Argo took his time, but as any driver can very clearly see now, the scoreboard does not lie.
No.
It is bright. You can see it. And as a driver, you typically do reference that. Where am I running on track? Am I in the top 10? What lap is it? How many laps to go? So Argo's seeing, he knows he has 7 laps to catch the 18 and get by him, but Osmond is not going to be an easy pass. Now, as these guys sort it out and things kind of figure themselves out here, why don't we take a look back at the stock class race into turn number 1. The 2 orange cars that are nose to tail. There you go.
Good job, Jim.
That is Robert Rice and Robbie Salcido. Why don't we...
5 to go, 18.
Robbie.
5 to go, 18. Well, I mean, in theory, it could be.
Should we just start calling them?
Yeah.
Robbie Rice and Robert Salcido. Now these drivers will also have to deal with some of that lap traffic, and it's going to be more difficult for them because they're on more even terms. Yes. And those terms are evil. I think we can agree. It's like a contract. As they're going to have that same pack of lap traffic that we saw the other group deal with. Now we'll keep tabs on Osmond, Argo, Rotundo. Those are the top 3. Rotundo won the race earlier today in the sport class. But that group in front of these drivers, I think that's going to have a bigger, add a bigger mix to our battle for this lead. Robert Rice, Robbie Salcido, the 7 and the 16 with 4 laps to go.
Let's see if the 9 can close in. Now, the track has not been clear. For the leaders, coming through the middle section of the track now. There they go into turn number 3 of the oval. think that would be turn 5 and 6 of the Roval, maybe?
Could be.
I'm not counting. But Argo is closing in, but he made a big slide.
White flag 18.
Well, Tommy, with that time by, he gained 0.6 of a second. If he does that again, next time by, he is going to be side by side with Osman.
Was Argo saving? Coming to the white flag. If he was, then you got to spend it all.
For that kind of gap, I'm going to guess no.
No. I think that 9 is starting to slide around this racetrack. The tires are worn out, too hot to handle, and the 18 is coming to the line.
Bobby Osman, the leader in the sport class, comes to the line and takes the checkered flag for the sport class. Now we swing to the 2 orange machines. The number 7, Robert Rice, continues to lead in the street class and will take the victory. Checkered flag to Robert Rice.
2 wins today for that 7 machine. Robert Rice, back to back, picks up the sweep.
You handing me the broom?
Yeah, I should give it to Robert, though.
You should. So what does that do to the points in this class? Coming into this race, the 16 machine had a 6-point lead over Robert Rice. The way they finished in this race, that gained Robert 2 points. Tommy, how did they finish in race number 1? Do you remember where Salcedo finished?
He finished 3rd.
In that case, there should be a 2-point difference between the 2 drivers. So things tightened up big time between those 2.
Great race, everybody. 18 and 7 to the line. 9 and 4 to Tech. 16 and 76 to Tech.
It's going to be a good championship battle to see all year long. The 18 machine of Bobby Osman, he's going to meet up with a fire truck into turn number 1 and 2 now. But he's coming to the line now. He's just doing a Polish victory lap in honor of Alan Kwiecki. And all of you race fans, make some noise because these drivers will be climbing out soon.
Tommy.
There's Tim.
Jeffrey. Here's your winner in the stock class. Robert Rice. Tommy, Jeffrey, Robert Rice, I think right now is second on the all-time win list. One of the winningest drivers here in the history of Irwindale. Mayhem, good to see you back in Victory Lane. It's been a couple of weeks.
Hey, it's been a couple of weeks. We've been working on Robbie's car, this car. Hugh does a phenomenal job to get us all out here.
Well, let me tell you, you guys know the Master Mayhem from Night of Destruction. But there is nobody that puts in more hours, more hard work, and more dedication to this place than this guy. He's here almost every day, more than me. And I'm telling you, the passion he has and his sponsor, LKQ Pick Your Part, couldn't do it without them. Mayhem picked up another win, etching your way to the top.
Hey, it took a long time to even catch you, but me and your son are on top.
Well, you guys have a long lifetime battle ahead. Keep digging. Deegan, say congrats. All right. Over here. Oh, did I give you the wrong one? Oh, there's yours. Right there. That's it. Take a picture. Stand right there. Get a picture. All right. Tommy Jeffrey, the People's Champion. Bobby Osman. Hey, dude. Champ, here you are in Victory Lane. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, it is. 2 weeks ago when I won here, I really wanted dedicated last race, but since I forgot to do it, I'm going to dedicate this race to Michael A. and Kirk Kubik. Kirk Kubik was the driver. Michael A. was in charge of the track here. So this race is for those guys.
Pretty awesome, man. Both those two guys were longtime parts of our village here that keep the pillars up. Congratulations. I know there's a lot of people that help you make this happen.
Yeah, it's really great to be able to have great sponsors and Tim, you to keep the track alive. You know, Tucker Tire's been helping us out as well as they are the sponsor for the class. Everlast over there. HVAC 24/7 right up there. I see you. Thank you very much. LKQ, which is a huge sponsor. DeLong Unlimited, which is one of my title sponsors. Action Clutch, JDM, Osmond family. They're not here, but this is for the Osmond family too.
All right, congratulations, man. This is one. Get their picture. Take a picture. Okay, guys. Pretty awesome night. We got a lot more racing to do.
Thank you.